Milton Berle, famously known as Mr. Television, was one of the most groundbreaking and beloved entertainers in American history. A man whose sharp wit, infectious grin, and fearless comedic timing helped shape the golden age of television. Especially in the 1950s when his show Texaco Star Theater became a national phenomenon, drawing millions of viewers and practically bringing the country to a halt on Tuesday nights. Yet behind the bright lights and roaring laughter was a man, carrying the weight of heartbreak, personal struggles, and a deep loneliness that fame could never mend. Born into poverty in Harlem, Berle began performing in silent films as a child to help his struggling family, working relentlessly until he became a vaudeville sensation long before television existed. But that dedication came at a cost. His personal life suffered, and despite multiple marriages, lasting happiness eluded him. Known publicly as a ladies' man, Berle admitted that his bravado sometimes pushed people away, and the tender, vulnerable side of him often went unseen. The real tragedy, however, was not only in his relationships, but in the cruel way Hollywood moved on. By the 1960s, his dominance faded as younger stars and new comedic styles took over, leaving the man who once defined television feeling sidelined and irrelevant, a devastating blow to someone whose identity was tied to performance. Still, he continued working, appearing in guest roles, small comedy gigs, and occasional cameos, but privately, his health began to decline, culminating in a battle with colon cancer in his later years. Friends recalled that during this time, Berle often reflected on the fleeting nature of fame, aware that despite his wealth and the honor of a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame, he felt increasingly isolated, a man who had brought joy to millions yet spent his final years in quiet obscurity. On March 27, 2002, at the age of 93, Milton Berle passed away, prompting heartfelt tributes from comedians and entertainers who acknowledged his monumental influence on television comedy. Yet the sadness lingered that someone who had given so much joy to others had spent much of his life searching for it himself. His story is a poignant reminder that even the brightest stars can fade when the applause stops. That laughter, while it can make you a legend, can also be a shield concealing a longing for love, connection, and lasting remembrance.